Hello po at magandang araw sa inyong lahat. Ngayon po ay December 9, 2022, Friday. Happy birthday po sa aking sister, si Rachel. Happy birthday po, sis. At 16 days na lang, Pasko na. Mabuhay po kayo at welcome po sa The Stock Market today. Ang ating balita ay tungkol uli sa MER. Pero bago ang lahat, ako po si Benji Chidoro. Ako po yung nag-start mag-invest sa Philippine stock market noong 2007. Binabalita ko ang pinaka-latest news tungkol sa inyong paborito at pinaka-aktibong stock sa Philippine market. Gusto niyo po ng content? Niimbitahan ko po kayo mag-subscribe sa aking channel kung meron po kayong stocks na gusto niyo pa-review o may mga tanong tungkol sa stock market o may mga tanong tungkol sa wealth management. Paki-comment lang po sa comment box at aking pa-prioritize. Hindi po ako financial advisor. Mga sinasabi ko po dito ay hindi po financial advice. Get well soon to my cousin Mari. Mari, we're praying for you. Huwag kayong alis dahil babahagi ko sa inyo ang ating financial headlines at ang resulta ng trading sa ating PSE ngayong araw, December 9, 2022. Dito lamang sa The Stock Market Today. Okay, so let's now go to our financial headlines. At ito po ay galing sa BDO Securities. Jobless rate eases to 4.5% in October. GIR drops to 93.95 billion as of end of November. Ito po yung gross international reserves. At sabi po dito sa Philstar, Forex reserves steady at 94 billion. And then we also have AP to start construction of 17 megawatt geothermal plant in the first quarter of 2023. Then SMC to resume Ilijan plant operations by April 2023, and MER studying feasibility of nuclear power plants. Ito po ang ating main news, dahil nagkaroon po sila ng grant from the US government. But I'll just be reading the summary from BDO Securities. MER is applying for a grant from the United States to do a feasibility study on introducing nuclear energy in the Philippines. MER President and CEO Ray C. Espinosa said, "We are applying for a grant from USTDA, or the United States Trade and Development Agency, to do a feasibility study for SMR, or small modular reactors. Earlier, the Department of Energy estimated a timeline of 10 years before the country can incorporate nuclear into the mix. It is considering adopting nuclear as a reliable and stable source of energy that will address the Philippine energy supply issues." Okay, so yan po ang ating main news. And just in case you haven't catched my video on X date, ay ginawa ko po ito kahapon, December 8. It's just a 4-minute video. So kung hindi nyo po alam kung ano pong X date, it's just a 4-minute video which I released on December 8. Sabi po ni RJ Fontejar, "Salamat Sir Bench, pwede pong pakislip ang Cebu Pacific stocks." Salamat po. Sige po, gawin po natin yan. Then Fernando Dumok, "Sir, good explanation about terms of cash dividends, ex-date, record date, and payment date. I believe that X in the ex-date stands for excluded, which means that the shares bought on or after X date are excluded to receive cash dividends." Okay, salamat po Fernando Dumok sa inyong comment na iyan. So let's now go to the Philippine Stock Exchange and the Philippine Stock Exchange Index on how it performed today. All right. So the Philippine Stock Exchange Index, nag-gain po siya ng 54.96 points or 0.84% up. Nasa 6580.2 12. So, tingnan natin ang ating mga indicators. Yan. So, under the candlestick pa po siya. And yung red candlestick dito is getting smaller. Pero, there's a slight gain here. So, I guess it's just moving sideways right now. And, nasa consolidation mode po ang ating index, ano? In the past 4 candlesticks, they appear to be consolidating. And it was right after itong overbought position here with volume, ano? Pero kung paniniwalaan po natin itong volume na ito, ay maaring umakyat pa po ang index. But right now, it is consolidating. Konting ingat din po dahil overbought po ang ating RSI. Samantala, sa market activity, 84 companies ang bumaba, 92 ang umabante, at 47 ang hindi nagbago. Ang all-share index ay umakyat ng 0.34%. Samantalang, ang ating sectoral indices, 2 sa 6 ang bumaba. Ang financials at industrials ay bumaba, samantalang ang holding companies, mining, properties, services ay umakyat. Ang pag-akyat ay pinangunahan ng services at 2.63%. Ngayon, ang most active stock po ay SMPH at BDO, but they ended flat. So, no gain or loss. Pero kung matatandaan po ninyo, ang BDO ay meron pong stock at cash dividends na ang ex-date ay Monday, December 12. Ito po yung stock dividend, samantalang yung cash dividend naman ay 14 or 15, I think. So kung bibili pa po kayo ng BDO on Monday, o nakabili po kayo today, umabot po kayo sa stock at sa cash dividend. Pero kung sa Monday po, at ex-date po ng BDO ay Monday, hindi na po kayo aabot sa stock dividend, pero makakahabol pa po kayo sa cash dividend. So, tignan po natin yung next 3, ICT, SM, and Ali. Yun po ang titignan natin. So, kabuuan po, tignan natin si SEB, AP, MER, ICT, SM, at Ali. So, umpisa na po natin kay SEB. Si SEB ay, wow, umakyat si SEB, ha? At positive na po siya. It's approaching overbought. Yes, it's overbought at 70, pero meron po siyang green engulfing candlestick with volume. May surge po siya. So, I think this is a breakout, ano? Kasi yung surge po niya is 3.63%, which is the highest in more than a month, no? Kasi yung last surge po niya 3.66 no October po to. Ngayon po ay 3.63 ang kanyang akyat with volume. So ano ang ibig sabihin po nito? So we may see some upward movement in the days ahead. Kasi po in the past 2 weeks nagkaroon po siya ng breakout here at ito ay nag-consolidate po siya, no? Nag-consolidate po siya ng 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days bago siya nagkaroon ng continuation or another breakout, no? So, meantime, ang ating support nandito sa areang to, actually, we can take EMA 50 as our support at 37.94 to 38. No, yan po yung pinaka-support natin na dating resistance. Samantalang the next support level, nakikita ko po siya dito. Nandito po sa 42. 41.98 po, but it's more 42. Support and resistance, di po yan exact points, but these are areas. So, konting ingat lang po tayo dito dahil overbought na po ang Cebu Pacific. At although may nakikita po akong continuation dahil ang surge nyo ngayon or ang breakout nyo ngayon ay meron pong volume. So next, let's take a look at AP. Boy, this power is just moving sideways. Nag-peak po siya dito noong November 23, overbought po siya. And Aboitiz is one of the stocks na merong, hindi ko siya tinag. No, Aboitiz is not one of them. Anyway, balik po tayo dito. So, overbought level na po si Aboitiz and nag-overbought po siya noong November 23. So, I think it's on a downward trend right now, although our indicators are bullish. Remember, RSI is a leading indicator, no? So, ito ba isa sa mga stocks na, yes, it's one of the stocks na merong trend, nagta-trend po siya. Kaya po, yung kanyang akyat po dito ay maaring magkaroon ng downward trend in the near future. In the meantime, ang pinaka-support natin ay support level na po ito, 3380, no? To 3340 to 3350. Yun po ang pinaka-support ni Aboitiz Power. And let's check for the week. Ang pinaka-resistance po ay nandito sa 37. More or less based on a 1-week chart. And then si MER is requesting or applying for a grant. Balik po natin sa 1 day. Yan, naku, pababa si MER at magandang bumili, no? Kasi nag-oversold po siya nung isang araw. And I think it's just, well, it's downwards actually ang kanyang movement. And in general, downwards pa rin, ano? Well, wala akong nakikitang clear upward movement, but in general, ay pababa po ang movement ni MER with a slight overshoot. This is a parallel channel, ano po? Ang dinrawing ko po. So, yun lamang ang aking nakikita dito kay MER. Samantala, yung ating support nasa 257 or nasa 263 to 264 at ang resistance nandito po sa 301 based po dito sa parallel channel. Maganda po magbigay ng dividendo si MER. And then, tignan naman natin si ICT. The third most active stock. Naku, naka-recover po si ICT, ha? And under the candlestick na po siya. And here, nagkaroon po siya ng breakout, but nagkaroon ng downward po dito, 3 successive red candlesticks. But right now, there is a recovery. Support is here. Nasa 194. Samantalang ang resistance po niya ay, well, almost resistance level na po. Nasa 207.11, the lower resistance level. Then, si SM naman, just moving sideways si SM. Although under the candlestick yung ating mga indicators, nag-overbought po siya, no? Dito po sa December 1. So, konting ingat lang po. And SM is one of the trending stocks natin, ano? Kasi when it reaches overbought levels, posibleng malaki ang posibilidad po na bumaba po ito. So, its highest point was here at 890. Or 980 nung nag-close po siya dito. So it's now at 930. And the last oversold position was on September 28 when it closed at 733. So kung kukumputin po natin, ang gain should you had held on to the stock up to this point here on December 1 when it was at 180 or 980 or 43 transactions or 43 working days, that would have been 33.88% gain. Okay, so in the meantime, ang pinaka support ni SM, nakikita ko po dito sa area to, nasa 892, samantalang ang resistance, let's do a 1-week chart. Nakikita ko po siya dito. Nasa 930 966 to 967. Finally, we have Ali. Ali is, okay, let's do a 1 day. Yan, just moving sideways from this point here, December 2 up to the present. Ito po ay moving sideways. Ang ating lower support nasa 22.93, but that was close to the oversold level, ano? Dito po noong October 3 when it went down by as much as nasa 23 pesos. So ngayon, na-reach na po niya ang overbought level twice. Twice po, but there is volume here eh. So mukhang paakyat pa po si Ali at mukhang nagko-consolidate lang po siya dito. Ito po ay breakout na dito po eh. But overbought, nagpangalawang overbought level na po siya. So konting ingat lang po tayo. If you are happy with your position or if you're trading Ali, pwede na po kayong mag-out dito. Or if you are bullish on Ali dahil meron po siyang breakout here, maaaring magkaroon pa ng continuation to, but have your stop loss ready. Okay, so yan po ang ating report sa stock market. Ika-siyam ng Desyembre, 16 na araw na lang Pasko na. Ito po si Benji Chodoro nagpapaalala. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Maraming salamat sa inyong pagsubaybay. Hanggang sa muli. Stay safe. God bless. Bye for now.